the
All
police
that's
station.
done.
All of it's done.
You don't gotta worry about shit except this fucking Texican.
I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm getting around him.
He's texting. Stopped in the middle of the road texting.
Like an idiot.
What a fucking dumbass.
Some people are dumb.
Is he trying to make a U-turn now?
He's getting behind us, so I think he just didn't put whatever his map directions were in. He just cut off a red car trying to get over.
I'll tell you what, here's the easiest way to get back to Texas.
Turn right.
Get on the freeway, go east, and follow it until you see the big fucking sign that says "Welcome to Texas."
Exactly. Yeah, you could make it in like, what, 17 hours or so?
Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, we can make Texas quicker than that.
You think?
Hell yeah.
I mean, East Arizona is 8 hours from here.
Stock me up some Monster drinks and
Just let me
fucking
go.
some snacks and give me the Aussie channel on the Sirius Radio. We'll be in Texas in like 12 hours.
Mhm.
Put me on the bike, we'll be there in 10.
It's a cool truck.
Yeah, that dude's been out here a while. That paint job on that thing is badass. It's the old patinaed up, rusted up. What they did was they kind of sanded all the shit out of it
Yeah.
and cleared it.
No clear coat,
Yeah, clear coated it.
so it would have the patina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know the trail up to the top of El Cap Mountain right here now is closed?
Is that because of that last fire?
Nope. It's because all these stupid idiots that think they're going to go hike that in August with a bottle of Aquafina in their pocket, wearing flip-flops, and they get up there and need rescue. Shoreline, what's happening? I'm not driving, so we'll be safe.
Ah! Yeah, I'm the driver today, guys.
Yeah, Mrs. SoCal's driving, so we're just cruising home. We had a bunch of shit to do in town, so now we got, I don't know, 40-ish minute drive, 45-minute drive home. So, figure what the hell, we'll let you guys, coffin chasers. They sound like a bunch of pussies.
They're not a 1%er, so
No, what are they, like a 3/4%?
not even that. I've never heard of them. If
Right.
I haven't heard of them, then that means they're nothing.
If you're wearing a patch for a motorcycle club that nobody's heard of, you ain't shit. And he's riding in the slow lane.
Well, he just got off it.
Alright, I just flipped the camera, trying to tighten the camera. Sorry, you guys got to look at my ugly ass for a minute. Alright. Right? They're a bunch of wannabes. Like that stupid fucking show that was on the Discovery Channel, The Laughing Devils or whatever they were. Those clowns were from out here in San Diego. They did that stupid show trying to act hard, and now they are they're not going to show their face in San Diego because all the true MCs out here want a piece of them. Actually, they don't want a piece. They want the whole fucking thing. They want the whole thing.
Here's the problem. They started giving secrets on how MCs run.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly right.
It's like Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you don't fucking talk about Fight Club.
Right.
Shit to imagination.
There's a reason that when you go into church in the MC, you leave your phones and everything else outside that room.
Exactly.
No, MCs don't take that shit lightly.
Not at all.
Especially when they're talking about like HA and Dago and all those guys, and talking about like conversations that they had with them. You know, I mean, if you ever wanted to put a fucking bullseye in your back of your skull, that's the way to do it.
One of my really good friends
Hey, what's happening, Kat?
is now married to someone who at the time was a sergeant at arms. And that's all we knew. That's all we were allowed to know. And
Oh, yeah.
we were cool with that.
Yeah.
But they were great at karaoke. We had a grand time.
Yeah.
Smitty's bar in Vista.
Yeah.
That was a really fun night, actually.
All right, guys, we're driving through East San Diego County, heading back. We're going to go back up over the mountains and up into the high desert. So you guys are about to see some really cool shit that most people that come to San Diego didn't even know would actually exist out here.
I like this VW to get out of my way.
Yeah, well.
It's only going 73 and a 70. You can do better than this.
Right?
Now we're going 70 and a 70. That's practically sacrilegious.
Come on, man. Get out the freaking way.
My undiagnosed ADHD cannot handle this.
There's some big-ass storm clouds out there, and that's not going to be fun at home. Hopefully where there are, I don't know, those are thick, so.
Are those cumulus?
Yeah. Those are thick.
She's a thick girl.
God, I wish we could leave home on the weekend without having to worry about the old people at the house.
Well, not much longer.
I just, I want to go fishing this weekend and not have to worry about coming home to our house possibly being exploded.
Yes.
Because somebody decided to turn the fucking gas on the stove and leave it running. Where's that? Where is it? I think that, yeah, Coyote Tires right there. That dude told me, oh yeah, no problem, I can switch the tires on your motorcycle in about 10 minutes. And I showed up with I actually took the tire and the rim off the bike, went to take it to him, and he's like, oh, I don't do dirt bike tires.
Why not? What's different?
Tubes.
Oh.
Like the tires on my Suzuki are tubeless. The tires on the Honda have tubes. So he doesn't know how to do tube tires. Which is kind of shitty. If you call yourself a motorcycle tire center, you should be doing all motorcycle tires. Got a phone in one hand, a cigarette in the other, and you're freaking swerving lanes. No shit. No wonder the front of her car was all smashed up. That dude's got a death grip on the wheel doing 70.
Yeah, he looked rather anxious, didn't he?
Yeah. So I don't understand. Oh, buddy. I don't understand why they redid one lane of this and not the other two.
I think the plan is to do the other two later, but that lane had some bad gouging in it. So all of the semi trucks that come along here, they're mostly in gear down lane patterns. So they have to replace the slow lane more frequently than they have to replace the others.
Well, whoever did the work up here did a shitty job.
Yeah, I'm not sure who Caltrans contracted out with.
I don't know, but they did a bad job. Because if you notice where they redid it through like Descanso, it's almost worse.
Yeah, there's a lot of pretty serious dips.
Yeah. It's like the dude driving the tractor to level it off was a little drunk or something that day. Or every day.
I would probably say every day.
Alright, well, there's 9 of you watching. We're heading east out of San Diego. We're basically in the foothills. If you look at a map of San Diego, you have ocean, and then flat, and then mountain. And we're at the foothills of the mountains. So we're going to see, it's not the best mountain view you'll ever see. It's definitely not something like you'd see, a good
state.
But, for Southern California, it's decent. Oh, they're doing construction on that side. They weren't there when we went through earlier.
No, they've been doing it in the afternoons.
Okay.
Because usually when I drive, last week, they actually had this all shut down at about 4 a.m. So when I was driving through to head to work, they had both lanes shut down and they had us go on the right or the left shoulder.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was not fun at 4 a.m.
No. I bet not.
I was not thrilled by my driving experience that day because you're on the reverb area the entire time, and that tears up your tires.
Yeah. All right. We're just outside of, pretty much from here on out, we won't see much traffic, thank God.
Yeah, once we can get fully past Alpine Infinity House.
Yeah, once we get past the Indian Casino here, like at the next exit, we're pretty much going to run out of traffic.
Check out that boat.
I've seen that guy a couple times. Kind of a worthless boat. Like, what can you do with it? Go on the water and go fast?
That's all it's built for.
You know?
It's just speed.
If I'm gonna be on the boat in the water, I want to fish. Doesn't make it worth it to be able to not fish.
Yeah, but not everyone's into fishing.
Yeah, but there's no point in having a boat that just goes around in circles.
People like speed. Look at the what is it, Desert Storm or whatever they do in Lake Havasu.
Yeah, that's a whole different kind of an animal. That's drag racing on the water.
Yeah.
Well, and apparently as of this year's Desert Storm out there, drag racing with a little bit of flying built in.
Right? And flipping.
So if you guys haven't watched it, type into YouTube or Google or whatever, Desert Storm Boat Accident 2025. Lake Havasu in Arizona does the, it's a thing, it's called Desert Storm, obviously, but it's like the Thunderboat races, and finish line upside down in the air at like 206 or 208 miles an hour.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, they freaking just went airborne, and the video of it's pretty badass. It's not for the faint of heart because it was gnarly. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Upside down in the air, crossing the finish line. They gave them the win. They crossed first.
I do have to wonder if they're going to make a rule for future engagement of you must be touching the water when you cross the finish line.
Right.
For it to count.
Well, I mean, look at regular drag racing, you know. If you first one to cross the finish line in their own lane, doesn't really matter if you go sliding through on your roof.
Yeah.
If you're the first one to cross in your lane, you win. So, I mean, imagine it'd be the same with boats.
Probably.
All right, looks like we got some possible storm clouds here.
You think? They look white to me.
There's a little bit of gray mixed in there, and up over the actual mountaintops, it might be.
We'll find
Probably
out
not,
in about
though.
20 miles.
Yep. We'll lose service up here for a minute.
Just for a second, though. So if
It
you're
goes
on
out,
the run,
and then it comes back.
yeah, just stick along.
Oh well. I'm glad I got this drink.
Yeah, I was really thirsty by the time that we got to that little store. I really like this. Is it blue sparkling energy? It's sugar free, so.
Oh yeah. Nice, not bad.
Yeah, do you want to try some?
What flavor is it? Cherry lime.
Yes.
What is it called? Bloom Sparkling Energy. Let's see if it's nasty ass or not. Oh God, that's all you. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, it tastes like a dead moose's ass. Oh, it's like a moose that ate a cherry tree and died.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Holy God.
All right, Honda. You're doing 77 into 70. This is not okay. 75.
Come on,
Let's
man.
go. I need to be doing at least 83 for maximum happiness.
There's no deer down there in those fields anymore.
Just keep your eyeballs peeled for cops, please. It's that one CHP earlier.
Yeah, but he was on the other side. He's probably gone by now.
He was on the other side, but, you know, he was being sneaky McSneakerson where he was parked. Because they never park there.
Yeah, but he was the truck. So they're more after... The trucks more after... I can't talk. The big truck actually focuses more on trucks, from what I understand.
Oh, do they? Like the semis?
Yeah,
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I thought you'd know.
No. I just know about the new Dodge Durango situation at CHP.
Yeah, fucking California Highway Patrol. Anybody driving through California,
Be careful.
they're sneaky as hell now. They're driving a Dodge Durango with it's like gunmetal gray with like a ghost.
Yeah, it is very sad.
Like you don't see it.
And they're not just doing this. They're not doing black and white. It's gunmetal gray and sand.
Yeah.
And between those two, you do not expect a Dodge Durango that's beige to come after you. But they are full-blown officers. Incognito, but they're specifically looking for reckless and high-speed drivers. And I know for a fact out here because I have seen them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, out here people are hauling freaking ass. I know I am.
You're typically doing 85 and a 70. I mean,
Yeah, I usually comes here at like 85, 90.
it's technically a felony level, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got some rain there. You got a rainbow. I don't know if you can see it in camera, but there's a rainbow up there.
I wonder if that helped fire out with that,
No, this is way too far west for that fire.
yeah.
But my tree stand's getting rained on right now, it looks like. I gotta go pick that up.
You've been saying that for a year.
I've been saying I gotta get my deer stand out of the freaking deer woods since the end of deer season.
Yeah, a year.
Yeah. Well, 8 months.
Ish.
8 months-ish, yeah.
Okay, if I have to apply my brakes, we have a problem. What is it with Hondas today? They're acting like Toyota Priuses.
Same difference. I'm almost tempted to have you pull over at Pine Valley real quick.
If you want me to, you need to speak now or forever hold your peace. Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's Highway Patrol. Is that Highway Patrol?
No, it's a truck.
I know, but it was the truck that was hanging out.
No, the truck.
No,
that,
okay.
Okay, this guy's not going fast enough for me to get past this other vehicle.
You can do it. This thing will get up and going pretty quick.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to perform a dick maneuver.
Well, it's not really a dick maneuver when you go into the slow lane and then we get off the road. Check out Pine Valley. I wonder if there's any, what's it called?
Don't forget we have sorbet in the freezer.
Oh, okay, yeah, I just want to have a quick smoke and then go. What's that thing called when you're out looking for like stupid little clues?
Oh, geocaching.
Yeah, I want to see if maybe that thing's still here again too.
The geocache.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you guys ever played geocaching before?
Bear Valley Trailhead. This is a little trailhead for some off-roading right here. Actually, this is where I taught Mrs. SoCal how to drive off-road in the Jeep. If we went through the trailhead right here. Ow. 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 If we went through that trailhead right there, there's some pretty cool off-road trails back there. I'll get out and kind of show you around a little bit, guys. So, this right here is the closest legal spot to San Diego, like downtown San Diego area, to actually get out and get on a freaking dirt bike and ride. I mean, it's right off the freeway. There's just a little cul-de-sac to park here, but they charge a freaking $5 a day pass to come out. But last time I was out here, there was some like, oh, it's still there. Check this out. So if you guys ever do that geocaching thing and you come to San Diego, there's one hidden right here. I'll show you. Look at that. So what's in it? Little fool's gold. Couple little notes. And that's it. So nothing special. But we were out here one day. We'd pulled over off the side of the road, and we were out here, and there was a lady with her kid out here looking all around. And I asked them what they were doing. I had no clue what they were doing. And she told us, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And Mrs. SoCal was like, no, they're looking for like a little hidey key thing. And I was like, I walked over because they're looking around this whole little sign thing. And I walked over and I looked through this crack right here. And you can see it plain as day through the crack. And I reached up and grabbed it. And she was like, oh my God, you found it. They were so happy. So, but this little trailhead right here, they lock it. When it rains, they lock this up because they don't want people tearing up the road. But it's an off-road trail. It's meant to get torn up. But I'll be deer hunting back here this year as well. There's some pretty good deer back here. So once you get up that way a little bit, there's a couple little turnouts you can park at and kind of be off the road. But then you can get hiking back into the hills. We're in the Blazer with, you know, an entire Costco and grocery store order in the back. So we can't go up there. I wouldn't take this thing up there at all. But I'm going to take the Jeep up there one of these days here and do I lose cell service about 50 yards up that road. But we'll take the Jeep up there and do some video. And I'm definitely going to be hunting up there. So, but see, here's the stupid thing about San Diego. And I don't know if every other state is like this, because I've never paid attention. But all vehicles must display the Forest Adventure Pass, right? You can buy it. It's $5 a day, right, to park and explore the Cleveland National Forest, which is public land. Or you can buy the year pass for $30. And for an extra $5, you get a second pass. So I have one in the truck. We have one in the Jeep. The only reason I have one in the truck is like I don't off-road the truck much, but during deer season when I drive the truck out here, you know, I'll park in areas where they require that stupid ass pass. And it's like a $500 ticket for not buying a freaking $5 pass. And the screwed up thing is they're not using that money for anything good. They're using it to like shut stuff down.
Yeah.
So, but you know, San Diego, the city that wants to close our lakes because they're not making any money on the lakes because they hired a third-party vendor to run the lakes who's taking all the money. It's absolutely stupid. They want to take a town that's like a huge fishing town and close all the lakes down so you can't fish Monday through Friday. Which is all that's going to do is cause chaos and commotion, and there will be people die because of it.
No, because they sneak in?
No, because there's going to be so much jet ski and water skiers and all of that on lakes that can't hold all those vessels.
They'll probably just restrict how many vessels can come in a day.
Right. So, even if they restrict it to 50,
People still don't follow the shore rules.
right. We're still going to have people doing, 80 miles an hour across their lake in a bass boat and run over a water skier. It happens now.
Yeah.
And the lakes are open 4 days a week. So, we live in an ass backwards state. But like here, it's like they charge you $5 to park right here to go freaking check out the trails. And this trail actually goes pretty far. And there's a bunch of little offshoots off of it. I got a couple little offshoots that I want to go park up the little trailheads of the offshoots this deer season and go hunt deer. And you would think that like all the motorcycle and Jeep and all that traffic out here would scare the deer away. But they're so used to it that it doesn't really bother them. They know that the people on the dirt bikes and the Jeeps and all that don't give a rat's ass about the deer. They're just gonna keep on going. The deer will tuck themselves into a bush for a minute, and right as they go by, the deer will come back out. So anyway, let's get back on the freeway and get even farther away from San Diego. Now they did put the porta shitters out here, which is kind of nice, but when you're way, way, way out this trail, they don't really help.
You at least have outside plumbing.
Yeah, well.
Do you remember the time we were out in, Borrego? And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to.
Oh, that was hilarious.
So I pop a squat on the side of the road, like the side of this trail, like behind some bushes and a hillock. And then we get back on the trail or the wash, and we get down, another mile?
Not even that. We were like quarter mile. Yeah, she's complaining because she's got to pee so bad. And we're in the middle of the desert going down a wash. So I stop so she can get out and pee. There's a deer. There's a deer in that little Valley Ridge thing right there. So she gets out, she pees in a bush in the middle of the desert. We get back on the little trail in the Jeep, we go around the corner, and there's a whole freaking
It's like a little picnic area.
Yeah, a whole picnic area with bathrooms and all kinds of stuff right there. And I still, to this day, have not heard the end of it. But because of that, we know where every single bathroom is all through the desert out there.
We have mapped them out because I need a bathroom every once in a while.
All right, we may or may not lose cell service right here for just a second. If we do, it'll buffer for a quick second and then come back on. But we're pretty much at the...
You warned everyone.
I don't understand why we lose service right there, because there's a cell tower right over here.
Yeah. Well, there's the BP checkpoint right here.
Yeah. So there's this thing over here, guys. Let me turn the camera so you can kind of see it a little bit. That's a Border Patrol checkpoint. So if you're coming into San Diego, which it's open now, it was closed when we went through it, but that's a Border Patrol checkpoint right there. And then once we get up here a little more, the view kind of gets a little better, actually. Like the backside of the mountains is way nicer. And this valley right in front of us, I wish we could hunt it, but it's all private land.
I wouldn't mind living that little valley.
Right?
I mean, it gets a bit of snow every year, but
Not much though, right there.
not a huge amount.
Maybe
It has to be
maybe
pretty-
4 or 5 inches, and it'll
Yeah.
stick for like a day or two. At the most.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
Yeah. Now, you drive through here more than I do. I was gonna say, when I came through the other day with the boat, Highway Patrol was sitting at the exit right here.
Yeah, it's fine. They
So-
don't bug me if I'm going under 85.
Okay. I'm fine with that. So the hills off to the left are another spot I'm going to try to hunt this year. But there's a little paraglider thing up there where they launch too. Like those stupid guys that jump off a mountain with a freaking parachute. Those dudes are crazy.
Pretty sure all of them have a secret death wish.
Right? The hang gliders and all those guys.
Well, the number of accidents that happen with them is pretty astronomical.
Well, I mean, you got to be crazy to strap a kite to your back and jump off a mountain.
What's crazy is, have you seen the squirrel suits? The flying squirrel suits?
Yeah, those dudes got balls of steel.
I do not understand how they will jump off an actual mountain face.
Yeah.
It is.
Those dudes are
astounding.
nuts. I mean, yeah, I got to admit, it would be fun as hell.
If you know what you're doing. If not, you're
Right,
gonna
but
screw
like,
it up.
how do you learn how to do that, you know?
A hope and a prayer. There's not exactly something that you can do to train for that,
Right?
except those
I think you'd have to like
skydive tube
the
things.
indoor skydiving. I think you'd have to check those out first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to come down here tomorrow or Sunday or something and figure out how to get from the south side of the freeway to the north where I can park. Because this little corridor right here where the creek comes through is supposed to be a really good travel area for deer.
Oh, that sucks. That dude is dead in the water.
Yep. Yeah, so under this bridge is the Kitchen Creek, and the boundary line for the Tulloch property is right at the edge of the bridge, right here. So I can hunt all of this, both sides, right on the edge of their property, which borderlines on that creek.
So their property doesn't go into the creek?
Their property doesn't go into the creek.
Okay.
It goes right to the edge.
Gotcha.
But there's got to be somewhere over here I can park and walk in.
Maybe off of Old 80?
Somewhere off Old 80. Because I could walk in from Kitchen Creek, but that's a hell of a walk.
Yeah, no, I think if you got off on Kitchen Creek and then came down here,
Came back, yeah.
just that mile or so, you'd probably find a turnout or something.
Yeah, turnout big enough to pull the truck into.
Yeah.
But I really haven't explored. It's those two stupid little spots I always lose service.
It's just for a moment.
Right, and then once it starts buffering for a second, everybody bails out.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. I'm only 24 away from hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. So
77 this morning.
977. Okay, so 23 away. We need 23 to hit that 1,000.
Not too bad.
It's not bad at all. Yeah, some of the clouds are like going off to the north,
Yeah.
so they won't affect us at all. I'd like to get down into this field over here. I've seen deer in here a couple of times.
I wonder if this is all private though.
It's all Tulloch.
Yeah, because it's all fenced off.
Yeah. Tulloch's on all of that.
But what about down here?
It's all of them.
Okay.
Everything from here to La Posta between the freeway they own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, because there's a perfect little habitat down there for them.
Well, what works for deer works for cows too.
Exactly. Exactly.
And they own what? 10,000 head or something like that?
I don't know, but I do know that they are the largest landowner in San Diego, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties.
Oh, there you go.
So, and they will not let people on their property to hunt. Hell, they don't even let their ranch hands hunt their property.
I think you can do some good stuff down there.
Up La Posta?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some great stuff up that road. I've been way back up there in the Jeep. But that actually comes out at Thing Valley Road.
Oh, yeah.
So Thing Valley comes down and kind of intersects with Kitchen Creek. in a way, and turns into Fred Canyon out behind the campground up there at Kitchen Creek.
Okay.
And Fred Canyon, I went up it in the Jeep, and it was the only Jeep road I've ever, well, no, there's two. There was that one, and there's the one out Old Mine Road out in Ranchita. But Fred Canyon back there is the only road I've ever been on in the Jeep where I felt like I did not need to be on that road in the Jeep. And it wasn't that it was, bad. It was just that it was.
Yeah, kind of reminds me when we went on the old Great Southern Overland Stage Route of 1859. Out in Ocotillo, where we looked down.
Yeah.
And there was a 1,000-foot drop on one side, and I was like, "Don't you dare go 5 inches to the right."
Yep.
Because we will end up they won't find us.
Yeah.
No one would find us. It would be the Blue Angels pilots flying overhead 3 months later that would have seen our car.
Yeah. God, Mexico's still on fire.
Mexico's been on fire for months.
$50 miles an hour? That truck's doing. Come on, dude.
Literally doing 47 miles
47 miles an hour on the freaking freeway in a 70.
Oh, she's texting.
What an idiot. I'm so glad you're driving because I have too much road rage.
This is one of the reasons I drive. That, and I have such horrific motion sickness. It helps trick my brain when I'm the one driving because I'm distracted by the fact that I'm driving to distract me from the fact that my body doesn't want to feel good.
Okay. Oh, it looks like the fire's out here already.
Yeah, they rescinded the evacuation orders and warnings a couple hours ago.
Okay.
It was about the time that we got to one of our appointments.
Okay. I want to hunt there too.
Oh,
That'll be a good spot next year now that it all burned down though.
McCain Valley.
Yeah. Now that all burned down and everything's going to grow back next year, that'll be a good spot.
Yeah.
Gas is $4.22 a gallon at the Indian Casino.
At this one, it was $4.05 at the other one.
Yeah. Still cheaper than like Shell or Chevron or any of that.
Yeah, that's why I pop down by VA House some mornings when I'm headed into work. At 5 a.m., it's not too bad. It's not super crowded. It's me and all the guys that are going to like construction sites.
Yeah. This is all Indian res that we're driving through right here. It's weird how the terrain changes so hard out here though.
Yeah.
Like so quick too. But you guys, like if you look at the side of the road, like I'll kind of turn the camera a little bit. This is why California burns down so freaking much, because it's all this scrub oak shit that's just so thick that you can't get through it.
That's chaparral.
So it's like you try during deer season, I try walking through some of these areas, and you literally, it's so thick you cannot get through without like chainsaws or, a machete won't do it because it's actual, branches. They're wood branches, not just like bushes that you can cut real easy.
Yeah, no, it's manzanita and it's chaparral. So
Manzanita and chaparral, and they intertangle with each other, and it's like, it's a nightmare.
And then you have bushes.
And I'm a damn rattlesnake magnet, so.
You are.
I mean, hell, they come seek me out on my patio.
Shit.
Yeah, not a lot burned over there. You can't even see what burned.
It was, the last I looked at one of the apps, it said 25 acres. But it said that for a while, so I don't know if it's updated to, if they did a Furious run on it. Or if they didn't bother because it was so little.
Yeah.
It
Well, when
probably
I saw the smoke from the house, I was like, oh shit.
Oh, 88.4 acres.
88.4 acres.
50% contained.
Oh yeah, they're still there fighting on it.
Yep.
They're still in the same spot though as when we left, so.
Yeah, no, it's the same 80-something acres that they were fighting this morning when
Okay.
or this early afternoon when we left the house.
Well, oh yeah, it's just that field it looks like.
Yeah.
So somebody's probably out there weed whacking.
More than likely, that's about how half of them start.
Yeah.
We almost moved to this area right here.
We tried. I wanted that house.
Yeah, you really liked that.
I really liked that place. It needed a lot more work than we were willing to put in though.
It needed $100,000 worth of work.
Yeah.
The house we ended up with is livable until we can do the work that we'd like to do on it, but it's not necessary for daily living.
Yeah.
That other place needed some solid work immediately.
Yeah.
Even the propane tank had been unhooked.
Right.
So, you know, I was looking at that and going, oh, how much are we going to immediately have to dump into this?
Right. Yeah, it would have been a good 50, 60K to get it where it needed to be to actually move in.
Yeah.
So.
And with the timeline we were working with, that really wouldn't have been.
Wouldn't have been feasible.
Yeah.
But I did like that house.
I think it was more the property.
It was the property that I liked.
That was 1970s chic on the house, but
yeah,
the property was what had all of the potential.
The property had the potential. The house had the potential.
Yeah.
It just needed a lot.
I did like that rounded kitchen though.
That kitchen was bitching. It was like a horseshoe kitchen. They just had massive amount of space.
Oh yeah, because it was completely opened up to the family room.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, the possibilities were endless in that house. But unfortunately, we were outbid.
Yep. Oh well. I'm good with that.
Well, having looked at houses last year when we were searching for ours, we got a good idea of what our wish list is for the eventual retirement house.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. Well, things have changed though now because when we leave California, we're gonna live on a lake.
Yeah, we weren't thinking lake house before.
No.
But that wasn't even on the radar before. But now, I think both of us have aligned very nicely with that would be an ideal situation.
I can park my boat in the front yard and not have to like trailer it in and out.
Yeah.
I want to be able to sit on my patio in my underwear and fish and shoot deer. Elk would be amazing too, but that's going to be
for elk you have to go to a colder weather area.
Yeah.
And that's probably a little too cold for me.
Yeah.
How about you do the occasional hunting trip?
I'm good with that.
There you go.
See how the terrain just all of a sudden changed out here again? But we still got all that chaparral and scrub oak out here.
See, I have always been fascinated with this area.
Right?
The geology that went on in this section is actually really fascinating because we have an old volcano that's just right outside of town, and then we have two volcanoes that are over in the Imperial Valley area. All of them are currently dormant. What they did a few millennia ago and how all of this developed is pretty cool.
You know, up until I was like 8 or 9 years old, my dad, freaking asshole, had me convinced that all of these rocks were brought up here out of the sand dunes. So the Indian tribes that lived in the sand dunes had a nice soft place.
Wow.
I believed it until I was like 8 or 9 years old.
That's like when my mom convinced me that I was secretly the rat princess named Gertruda Ethel.
Well,
She had me convinced. She's sitting there one night, brushing out my hair, complaining about the fact that I have rat nests in my hair. I'm like 4 or 5. And, so I'm not really old enough to groom myself with regularity. And she gets all quiet behind me and she's like, the reason you have so many rat nests is because you're not really my child. And then she proceeds to tell me she was at my grandma's house one night, but, not really my grandma. And gets a ring at the doorbell. She goes to look and there's a baby in a bassinet with a friggin' note that says, please take care of our daughter, Gertruda Ethel, future queen of the rats.
wow.
There has been a palace coup and it's no longer safe for her to be in our kingdom. And it goes on to explain that I need to brush my hair and my teeth and clean my room and be a good little girl and all of this. I was convinced for a year that I absolutely had to do all of these things, otherwise I would not earn my princess crown
Wow.
when I was 18.
Wow.
She still thinks it's hilarious to this day. Me, not so much.
It's really not. I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't.
On one hand, it's hilarious. On the other hand, I'm like, you just manipulated a 5-year-old child. I was closer to 4
Yeah.
at the time, so yeah.
Yeah. Funny shit. She still tries to do the same thing.
Legit.
Yeah. When did they put these barriers up?
A couple weeks ago. It
Okay.
hasn't been long.
Well, they're not going to keep a car from going off the side of the freaking road.
No, I think what they are is denoting where they want to put
Guardrails?
guardrails.
Yeah.
Because there's been several accidents out here recently where people have gone off those little areas.
Yeah.
So they're kind of, I think Caltrans is noting like, okay, these are the sections that we're going to be putting in new guardrails.
All right, here's the gas station with a helicopter on top that makes us know why we have to pay so much for gas right here.
Helicopter.
Got to pay for his damn helicopter on the roof.
How much do you think you purchased that for?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but probably a good 20, 30 grand at least. If it's actually, I mean, it's just a shell of what it used to be. But my question is, how much did it cost them to ship it there
And then
and
put
get
on
it
the roof?
installed up there on the roof, and then run all the electrical for the lighting that he's got in it?
Well, okay, so not only installing it on the roof, but how much extra shoring did he have to do to make sure that the roof was strong enough
Right?
to be able to handle a several-ton helicopter?
Well, look at the facade on that gas station that we were at in, where was it? Middle
Oh,
of fucking
Palm
nowhere on the
Desert?
way to Palm Springs?
Yeah, it was Palm Desert.
Yeah, the whole freaking canopy on the gas station damn near fell off in the wind. That was crazy to watch. Like, I watched the whole thing start cracking in half.
Yeah, I ran over into the gas station because we were in the fast food restaurant that it was joined on it.
Yeah.
And I ran over and I was like, hey, you have a serious problem with the canopy over the gas pumps. And there were 2 dudes in a vehicle right underneath where it had cracked
Yep.
and was coming down. And they had no idea that it was about to come down.
Yeah. That was crazy.
I've never a small, balding, chunky man run so fast.
Right? Dude moved almost as fast as me with a rattlesnake under my foot.
You moved a lot faster.
That was incredible. I don't know how that happened.
I no sooner heard the rattle than you were on top of the chair.
Right? Yeah, that was insane. They need to repave this road. It sucks pulling the boat back home through here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it tracks horribly.
It's just, it's so screwed up, it bounces all over the place.
Yeah.
I need to go down to the lake Monday and talk to George. See if he'll let me launch the boat without charging me, so I can fix the bunk on the trailer.
For some reason, I thought you did that the other day.
I didn't finish it. I didn't, no, because when I went out, By the time I got back, that was just dead.
Okay.
It was hotter than shit. I was in the water.
Yeah.
I already had a headache from the heat, so I got the bunks laying in the back of the truck. I just didn't replace them. So,
Alrighty,
all right.
should probably end this,
Yeah,
'cause-
we're just about at the house, guys. We got a bunch of shit, an entire Costco run, and the grocery store and all that to unload. So I'm gonna kill this. I'll see you guys later on probably Cindy or whoever else is fishing tonight. Peace, guys.